Welcome to another episode of Brooklyn Bound. We're with Maceo from Kinfolk Studios and Archy of Krule. Kinfolk Studios does a lot, but why don't you tell us in as little words as you can what you guys do here?
Kinfolk's a project-based studio. We started with track bikes, built in Japan. We opened a bar in Tokyo, and then this is our new project. Illustration upstairs, cafe in the front, and bar in the back.
Archy, how interested are you sort of in the design of your records and your merchandise and your t-shirts and stuff like that?
Extremely interested. Like I get my brother to do it, and he's actually a graphic illustrator, but he's always been into that sort of thing, and I've always been really into doing my own artwork. And then recently, because I got actual releases, I've got him to do it because then it gets his artwork out there.
You have such a unique sound and sort of a unique lyrical point of view. I mean, how do you stay true to what Archy wants to do?
Well, when it comes to music, I'm a bit more sort of isolated. But when it comes to I don't know, making a hip hop beat or something, I'll get loads of people around and just chill and record people speaking or whatever.
Archy, I know you're a big fan of graffiti, and Maceo, I know you sort of got your start working with graffiti a little bit, or at least hanging out with people that were. Maybe you guys want to talk a little bit about how that sort of influences your aesthetic or what you like about it, maybe.
I think what I like about it is that it's just it is an expression in itself. You know, you're going out and you're doing something, and you're sort of risking some part of you. You get that enjoyment of risking getting caught, and then you got the expressive side of it, which is you can put a statement on a wall or something. You know, it's quite nice.
Yeah, I mean, graffiti's always been really good when it's not legitimate. You know, when it's illegal, then everyone's already said you can't do it, and you're still doing it. Once you do legal stuff, it's really just doing murals.
What are some of the other tastes that you have and interests that you have that Kinfolk hasn't sort of conquered yet? Where do you want to go next?
I think that we want to make our own whiskey. We find that we really like making spaces. You know, we made this space and it took us about a year to build it. Spaces are really cool because people come in and they immediately are taken by them.
Right.
So people would look at bicycles and they're like, oh, that's cool looking, but once you're inside of a space, it's a whole nother level.
Right. And Archy, what about you? I mean, do you have plans to sort of do lots of different things? You said you illustrate, what?
Yeah, actually, no, I do. And at the moment, I'm helping put together an exhibition. We done one back at the end of summer in September with under the name Enmore, and it's a group of my age sort of artists displaying their work in this warehouse. It's a nice thing to work towards with your art because I do it sort of personally, just in a sketchbook that I've always kept, and I've always sort of kept one.
Cool. If you could collaborate with a graphic design team like Kinfolk on any kind of crazy product or t-shirt or anything in the world, do you have any ideas for things that you'd want to do in the future that you haven't been able to and could benefit from a company like Kinfolk?
Probably a massive mural, you know?
Just a massive one.
You know?
We can make time for it.